Field stabilized. Intaro Atun.
Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today it's going to be light and snow here on Polypoid for a Patreon cast. On the bottom right, it is going to be snow. He's our teal Protoss today. In the top left, it's going to be light. Maybe the best Terran player in the world against maybe the best Protoss player in the world right now. Both of them are in SSL 1. Autumn. They are competing. They are fighting. And I'm casting this a week in advance before I post it on Patreon. And then most of you guys are going to see it a month after that. So you already know how they do in SSL 1. But I don't know. So you're from the future at this point. I'm talking to guys in the future. That's very fun. All right, man. So a TVP here on Polypoid. Very excited to see how these players are going to go at it. Again, these two names, tippy top of the tippy top, man. I've got replays from all sorts of players' names that you know and love, but I dug through my replay folder of stuff that RJB has sent me and found this one for ya today. All right. So if you're watching this the week of September the 5th, 2024, thank you so much for supporting me on patreon.com/Falcon Paladin for at least $1 a month. If you are, I appreciate it. I love you. I feel your love all the time. And if you're watching this in, I don't know, late September 2024, maybe October 2024, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. I'm here 6 times a week with StarCraft Brood War content. Now, what do we got here? Barracks coming up. Fine, no proxy, gateway gas, so gate cyber core. We're following the rules here of respect. He knows it's light. Light knows this is snow. This is a very well-known Smurf name for snow. Gas coming in for him too, so he's not going to take any chances of anything crazy happening to him. He's going to get that factory out as soon as possible, and that will keep him safe in the early games. It's not as economical as going for an early expand, but you know what? Sometimes economy is not everything. Sometimes not dying is also important. So yeah, pretty normal here. Steve the SCV moving off. We do have Steve the SCV merch available at falconpaladin.store. Check it out. Boom. Probe scouting out here too. And there's the cyber core. Fantastic. Guess what this is? That's a factory. So neat. Dragoon production can begin, but going into singularity charge first here, obviously. Dragoons with range are 80% better than Dragoons without range, as is tradition. And yeah, we're just one base in it here, man. Both players just paying the utmost respect. Finally, probe scouts. Tries to scout what's going on here. Marine denies it. Probe, I don't think the probe saw if there was a command center there or not. And the SCV scouted top right, bottom left, and now is scouting bottom right. Just completely off. Just completely off, man. That's horrible. The scouting, not right. Finally, with Dragoons, with range on the way, our guy Snow says, I feel safe enough to expand. Let's save up the cash. Go for it, and guess what? About the same time on the expansions here. Bam and bam. Just got started up here from light, too. Love that. Machine Chop coming in. First upgrade, I'm going to say Spider Mines. Spider Mines good. They help deal with DT rushes. They kill Dragoons if they don't have any detection available. It's awesome. All is well here. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what our guy ends up. I mean, whatever. Dragoon getting some whatever up here. There's 4 Marines. Trying to kill the SCVs, building the command center is a little bit annoying. Does force another SCV off the line for sure. But man, no bunker, huh? A little bit annoying. Does mean the Dragoon can poke and prod here even before range is done and be incredibly annoying. Haha, got a kill. Now there's a siege tank, and now you're in trouble because siege tank range is pretty good. All right, so Dragoon goes down. 1 Dragoon for 1 Marine is not a great trade for Snow to start this game, gotta say. More gateways coming in, getting a robo for detection and maybe for those Reavers. You clicked on this assuming Reavers, right? You're gonna have to go with, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And it is spider mines. Look at this. Falcon is right. Okay, so spider mines are the upgrade of the first. Here today, we are getting into super macro. Both players on 2 bases. Both players feeling all right. Protoss is getting a little bit antsy. He needs a third, and that's what this guy is up to. Going to set up a pylon on the high ground and then build a nexus there as well. And yeah, I'm just trying to see if there's anything strange happening in this game so far. Not really. Pretty much just TVP, right? Lifting the barracks. Don't need it for anything. Gonna float it out for scouting purposes. Vulture speed, the next upgrade coming out. So we're gonna go ahead and be aggressive with vultures to start this thing off. And tanks too, I guess. But without siege mode, we're just gonna show up with some marines and siege tanks, unsieged, and try to get some damage done this way, which, you know, I kinda love it. This is a little bit like Royals showing up at an enemy Zerg base at a weird timing with like 4 marines and getting 5 or 6 drone kills just because the Terrans or the Zerg's like, wait, what? You're not supposed to do this. This is kind of a you're not supposed to do this kind of a thing. SCV coming down to scout, see what's going on. Third base not coming up. Snow may have sniffed this. Snow may have been like, what's... Oh, Vultures left side, tanks and marines right side. Oh gosh, no! 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 Dragoon down to Spider Mine. That's a huge win at this stage of the game. That's massive. Spider Mine's over here. Vultures trying to get deep. No, just kidding. That's a terrible idea. Oh, not even gonna run? Okay, you're dead. Cool, and I love this. Snow's like, oh, I was gonna say, he's just gonna march out while he sees Spider Mines and says, I don't know. And then, oh, no, he did jump on this. No, he did go for the third. He's totally going to shut this down. There's the cancel, and these pylons are dead too. Just frantically coming back to see if he can save it. But man, Light is so far ahead right now. I thought Snow knew this was here, but maybe a Dragoon attack on these tanks is the answer here. Throwing down Spider Mines. You have to micro around those, and a Dragoon and 3 Marines die to that Spider Mine. But it looks like Snow is going to clean it up here. And holy smokes. More vultures here, throwing down spider mines, immediately targeted because there's nothing else around. And yeah, that was not good for Snow here. Hey, kill this pylon. Kill this pylon. I know you want to throw down spider mines. Go ahead and throw down the spider mines and then kill this pylon. Why are you not attacking? Oh, I guess sniping the probe. Nice. That's cool. All right, man, this is bad stuff, dude. 43 to 37 workers here. Snow wanted a third base. That attack completely caught Snow off guard. I've not seen Snow with his third base in that much trouble in a while, folks. All right, so back home, guess what? Third CC on the way. Third Nexus getting warped in. Snow. It's like, well, I killed some tanks at least. I definitely lost my third, which is horrendous. But on the other side of it, I killed some siege tanks. The tank count is 1 for Light. That's got to feel nice with 2 more tanks in production, mind you, but still. It's all vultures. We can handle those generally. I love how this is still spider-mined up. Snow, let's see. Any sign of going for speed for Zealots here, or Templar Archives maybe for some Storm, or a little bit of a Robo Bay? Snow, give the people what they want here. You know they want Los Reavers. But we'll see. We'll see if that happens or not. Finally, is he working on Charon boost? Yeah, getting Charon boost here. He must have gotten siege mode during all of that chaos. Yeah, siege tank tells us siege mode is done, and it's a Stargate. Oh. Are we going to Arbiter then? There was a game, JYJ Snow, that I posted not too long ago that had, I mean, Snow made something like 6 or 7 or 8 Arbiters in that game. And it was just like casually flying in, stasising the entire Terran army, and then walking past it to kill a base. It was like, oh, yeah, man, Arbiters can be really good. So sieging up tanks low ground to cover this command center. Nice, great positioning on those tanks, mind you. The Observer sees it, and the Dragoons are like, I mean, we can kind of sit on the edge out here a little bit, but I don't know, man. We can't really do anything about this third. So just going to let it land. Third base is rolling for us. We're happy about that. Let's try to get a 4th base down here at the 6 o'clock. Spider Mines are shutting down either attempts to get a 4th base in a place that would make sense for us, which is a little bit annoying. But Arbiter Tribunal, this little guy right here. No, oh, Oh, it is an Arbiter Tribunal, but it's 2 Stargates. What? Is Snow doing the mass Arbiter play against Terran again? It seems like that maybe is what he's up to here. All right. Man, I just totally... I didn't know we were going to do this today. I mean, I knew we were going to go Arbiters. I just didn't realize we were going to go that many Arbiters. So there's the scan. Yeah, he sees the stuff. He sees the Arbiter Tribunal. He sees the 2 Stargates. And he's like, do I need, like, Wraiths or something? Like, double Stargate is indicative of something happening, right? Something you need a ton of anti-air for. More Goliaths than usual, maybe. Maybe a little bit heavier on the Goliath count than the tank count. Maybe fewer Vultures. 4th base coming up here from Light topside. Love that from him. And, oh, double expand. Okay, so yeah, BCO expanding. We knew about this one at the 6 o'clock, but he's also expanding at the 3 o'clock while putting some pressure on Light. Big fan of that, dude. He's got no attack upgrades on his ground units yet. The Vultures are at +1 attack, no armor, but working on that 2-1, which is pretty standard in the PvT. Yeah, so high ground siege tanks, you're like, try to break this man with Dragoons. Good luck and have fun. And Snow takes a 6th base at 11 minutes. Yes! Says, well, if the Terran's going to be greedy, I'm going to be greedy as well. How do you like them apples? The answer is, not much, Light says. I don't like those apples very much at all. But continue to make Vultures here. I'm not sure we're going to see much of an engagement here in the next couple of minutes. Arbiters are being produced 2 at a time. I mean, it's 2 Stargate Arbiter Tribunal. I mean, what else? What else would he be doing here? It'd be funny if he had an Arbiter Tribunal and then went into carriers. I guess it could do that, right? Having an Arbiter with your carriers is not a bad thing. Yeah, but look at this. This whole bottom section of the map is slowly getting creeped on and taken over by Snow. He's probably going to expand here next. And we'll see if Light can slow him down at all, because a Protoss can get pretty big pretty quickly when they're on 6 bases or, you know, 7 bases, whatever you might be into, lads. Stasis is on the way, no big surprise there. And Goliath count not that hefty, actually. There's 2 of them. Oh, that scan sniped out that obs. Wow, nice pick off. That was right on the edge of that scan, wasn't it? That scan, oof, super annoying. Super annoying stuff. All right, cannons to deal with Vulture run-bys to the bottom left, but I'm pretty sure Light doesn't know about this. So if Light knew about it, I feel like he'd be heading that way. Setting up to try to defend against recalls with these turret placements. He knows. He knows Arbiters are going to be a big part of the rest of the game here. And yes, turrets coming up at the 12 o'clock base too. So, all right, man, what do we got? We got ourselves some fantastic Arbiter play here. I'm concerned that the anti-air is not enough, but maybe with Science Vessel EMP, just EMP the Arbiters, and then they don't do much for you anymore. Vulture does come down and scout this and says, oh, there's a whole shebang down here. Well, I can kill 2 probes at least. Oh, gosh. Nope. Maybe he'll get 2. 1... Okay, he doesn't get the second probe kill, but he's injured like 3 of them. Oh, this guy comes down to die. Nice of you to die then. And yeah, these probes, it's so hard to micro and keep them on this section of the mineral field without sending them down this way, because they'll die. And they don't, I mean, they know that. They're robots. Do they know that? They have awareness on that level? Not really, no, because they'll go down there on their own, but I guess, I don't know. I get stuck in the lore, the lore aspects sometimes. Oh, DT comes out and saves the day. Excellent. What do we got here? Vulture's trying to bust up this ramp. They do. They get through, but these guys are stuck here now, man. They're going to snipe some of these probes as they try to flee. Probe's actually fighting a little bit, but my gosh, every probe at this base died but 1? Maybe 2 remain. It's 70 SCVs to 63 probes. Yeah. Woo. Counterattack from Snow says, oh yeah, you're going to kill some of my guys. What if I counterattack you and kill your bases? Light says, no, I don't like that very much. Yep, the Storm's on the way. EMP's on the way. I mean, we're looking at super duper late game TVP here. Vultures got back into the 3 o'clock. Oh my gosh, so every probe here is now dead. Oh, except, no, didn't actually target that one at all. I don't know why. Vultures do show up in time where Snow was trying to take this 7th base before it was defended. Spider mines everywhere. These guys are trapped until their obs comes in. The obs does come in. Vultures, they are going to force a cancel or a kill. I don't know what that was. Vultures being so active. The Vulture terrorism is off the charts here, ladies and gentlemen. 6 o'clock base. A lot of probes dying there too. Finally, those Vultures get cleared out, but they are so full of themselves after taking down an entire Nexus. Zealots trying to deal with these guys. The Vultures are like, don't make me laugh. We have +2 attack, man. Not even going to happen, folks. These cannons keeping these probes alive, but for how long? More spider mines getting laid here. This is some absolutely impressive Vulture play here. Some of the best I've seen in a while. They snipe down a cannon. They come around and they're just, I mean, they're going to die in here. But again, more probes dying. And Snow keeps trying to come up here and counterattack, but every time he does, he gets harassed by these Vultures. And he's got to deal with them because still a threat to get into that 3 o'clock base. Again, this is just incredible Vulture control and play here from Light at a level that I am just absolutely insanely impressed by. Spider-Man's getting huge connections on these Zealots as well. I mean, the Vultures are all going to die. But they thin that Zealot count out insanely well. Insanely well. So it is a maxed out Snow. And he's got 60 workers. And look, he's on 6 bases. He wishes he was on 7, but it's not that bad. It's really only a 4-basing Terran right now. But the tanks are ready to move out. And let's see how the EMPs go. Because this is going to come down to, are the EMPs good? Are the EMPs garbage? Are the Arbiters kept apart from each other? Are the Arbiters just clumped up? There's one. Good EMP connection there. No, doesn't catch. What? How's that Arbiter help all of its energy? What the heck? All right. EMP. Glitchy spell, man. I don't even know what we're looking at there. Snow coming up this left side. Good stasis. Catching the Vultures. Zealots are going to have a better time on top of this, but that is so many tanks. It's like the bulk of Light's army. So maybe don't go in there. Trying to snipe these High Templar who are part of the group here too. We saw that Storm coming in earlier. I don't know what these Dragoons are doing. They're heading down like they're worried about a drop or something. I don't see anything on the minimap though. Not even close. That's an EMP. Okay, so that Arbiter catches one. That Arbiter doesn't have any energy for anything anyway. So not worth EMPing. Gotta fall back. All right, so it's fine. Light, we keep Light on 4 bases, and I think Snow's going to win this game. He's got the economy for it. He's probably going to expand here. I don't know, man. No Reavers, though. This is a Reaverless Snow game. It's like, that's your defining characteristic, man, is Reavers. He's expanding over here? That's dangerous. That is a dangerous expand. Oh, never mind. Totally got spotted. So that's probably going to get shut down. I imagine. No, he's sending his army up to defend it. I was going to say, the whole army for Light is going to come over. I was going to say the Vultures are going to come over. Good stasis there, too. Catching both Science Vessels in this group, which means future stasises are better. 3rd Science Vessel does come in. Obs gets sniped. Ooh, shots on the Science Vessel are good. He needs to be at the front to provide that detection, but also he's going to take hits if he does that too much. All right, SCVs? Really? Why are there SCVs coming in here? What are you doing, boys? That was weird. I guess maybe he had too many workers and he decided to sack them? I don't know. The Army of Light seems a little bit disparate, a little bit separated here. But still pretty scary, man. This 3rd base looks like it's going to die. Snow really doesn't have the wherewithal to handle this whatsoever. +3 siege tanks in these numbers. Nexus 1 volley. Nexus 2 volley. Nexus 3 volley. And a 4th volley. Don't even need the whole thing to take it down. So yeah, that's good. And he comes in and says, well, what if we just Zealot your face? And Zealots are dying, but they're taking tanks. And Stasis actually protecting these guys from the Zealots to a certain extent, which is a kind of a nice, accidental, beneficial thing that Protoss can do to the Terran sometimes. More Arbiters being produced. Really trying to take this base. Dude, Science Vessel's getting sniped out here, man. Is that a cancel? No, that's just a kill, dude. Ah, that's twice. A Nexus that was coming in is being attacked and doesn't get canceled before it gets killed. That's some brutal stuff. All right, man. More siege tanks firing up. This is absolutely getting problematic for Snow, folks. Terran army setting up at your front door is bad, so he's going to go for it. He's going to move in, get some Storm on 4 of those tanks. Beautiful Storms, thinning them out, bruising them up. Is there enough here for Snow to break this position? There is not. He's got to fall back. He doesn't like what he sees. He's throwing up more production in the bottom left. This is not a foreign position for Protoss players in PvTs. They know they're a lot of the time they're just going to straight up lose their main base. So they can win from this position. It's not over yet. I love coming across the map and sniping some of these reinforcements that Light's trying to rally down here. So that's going to make it a little bit more difficult for the Terran to actually kill this main base. The stasis is slowing it down as well. Spider mines everywhere. These tanks, oh, tanks on the ramp. Base in trouble here. 174 to 144 supply. Light is looking good, man. He is so good. Again, maybe the best Terran player in the world. Good splits, good spreads. Thinking about multiple things at the same time. Not firing on that Nexus for reasons, but we can't win them all. I guess, are these Arbiters just like stasis machines down here? None of them have an energy for a stasis, though. Oh, wait, no, this one does. And go. There it is. Okay, fine. Just trying to keep this Nexus alive as long as possible, but oh, okay, this game is over. When you've got multiple of your bases, oh, hang on, saved that one. Told your horses. I'm gonna caster curse this game. Snow is still fighting, folks. He just lost his natural nat, but he saved the 3 o'clock, and he's not good. Oh, it's stasis does save the 6 o'clock, though. Arbiters just barely enough energy for that. One of them just barely got enough. Bam, stasis. This is the power of the multiple Arbiter play, dude. And again, just kind of hanging out in the middle here, picking off reinforcing vultures, picking off individual tanks. That's a pretty big group coming in, though. Light might have saved those guys up just for this very position. Okay, so 6 o'clock is going to die because these guys came out of stasis. This base is being left alone for some reason. And then moving up to go after the newest source of income. And man, 200 to 116 supply here. Just no damage was done to Light's economy today. And when the Terran gets moving out with no damage to their economy, Nexuses start falling and you start dying, folks. So yeah, the Storm, the Stasis, all of it is very good. But +3 siege tanks and Vultures and Goliaths showing up at your bases, they will die. And that's it. That's your GG now. So there's nothing. There's nothing here to save. Again, Snow just kind of hanging out in the middle. He's getting some good kills, right? He's killing Vultures. But if you just don't have enough to save your Nexuses... I like these guys aren't targeting the Nexus. Again, these guys have had a really hard time with that. I mean, it's not the same tanks. They're different tanks, but the tanks sent to this particular position, yeah. Now he's finally retaking this 7th that he tried to take that Vultures denied. That was kind of the beginning of the end, right? When that those Vultures denied that base, I think so. So that's 1 Nexus down, 2 Nexuses, 3, 4, 5, 6 Nexuses killed today is in 24 minutes. Trying to make this thing happen. He's got the 2-2 upgrades here. Never got to +3 today. It was too chaotic. And yeah, Light putting in the work here. Crushing. Taking names. And that's it, man. Snow is dead. GG. Hit that like button if you enjoyed that one. Because, yeah, not enough here to hold. Desperately falling back. Like, I don't know if this was part of a tournament or something, but Snow is really Really trying to hang on here in a way you don't see a lot in ladder matches. So yeah, I don't know if there might have been some money on the line for this replay. Maybe part of a major tournament that he was playing in. Maybe a few $100 were on the line, but that's it. GG's out. And Light is our winner here in 25 minutes and 14 seconds. That's what we like to see, man. Ooh, that was great from Light. And again, it's just no economic damage at all. I thought for sure we'd see a recall, but I don't think recall ever got researched. I don't think that was ever in Snow's mind. In fairness, this turret situation is bonkers. Getting a recall in here would have been tough. The spider mines make it hard too. I love this little area. He's like, hey, this is a nice little open area in which you can totally recall. There's like a million spider mines in there. Up here's maybe a better one. Only 4 spider mines in this location. But yeah, once Light got on the move, it was just an unstoppable force. And the economy, 56 workers, was enough. He never replaced those guys. He sent these guys to die to free up supply to make a bigger army, came down, casually wiped out this base, tried to kill this one, failed. No big deal. We'll send tanks back there later. Killed the natural, killed the 6 o'clock. And I mean, everything went so well from Light from that point on. Killing this Nexus, again, I think was key. So storms were good. Stasises were good. But not enough against Light, man. What a monster today. 211,000 points to 169,000 points. Our guy out producing Snow by about 200 units and out killing him by about 30 units. So, I mean, that's 3092 buildings raised is also a good number. And the outspend by the Protoss was only about 2,000 resources. So that's not going to do it in 25 minutes against Light. I don't care who you are. Bisu couldn't do that. Snow couldn't do... Oh, wait, no, Snow's here. Right. Snow couldn't do that, so... GG! Great game, man. That was truly, truly, truly fantastic. So, GG, great Patreon game for the week, and that's going to be it for me today. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered and a Patreon cast. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw, what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.